Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you so much for tuning in. So today's video is gonna be very chilled. As you can see, I'm here outside sitting down, and the aim of this video is just to share with you the experiences that I've had with piles and constipation. This is a true story, and yeah, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what I experienced, how they showed me flames, and how I managed to overcome that problem. So if you have suffered from piles or constipation, you know what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, lucky you, but it doesn't mean that you should stop watching the video, because maybe you might learn something that will save you from the pain of piles and constipation. So please do not go anywhere, stay tuned. So in 2019, beginning of the year, I remember I used to be regularly constipated, and it was not really a big deal for me because I would still go to the toilet even though it was a struggle to release, you know. But then it continued for weeks and weeks until I remember spending 30 minutes, 1 hour just trying to do number 2, and then afterwards I would feel so much pain, and at some point I started bleeding. That's when I realized that there is something wrong here and I need help. So after a couple of weeks, I decided to go to the pharmacy. At first I was in denial. I was like, no, it will go away, let me just drink a lot of water, it will go away. But it didn't. Then eventually I was like, let me just go to the pharmacy. I went to the pharmacy and then I got medication for piles. For those who do not know, one suffers from piles when the veins in the rectum are swollen and inflamed, and they cause so much discomfort to the point where you end up bleeding. So I was suffering from piles, and I went to the pharmacy. They gave me medication, oral medication and also anal medication. Yes, so the anal tablets, they're very soft, wax-like tablets, and I had to insert them in my anus, and then they would melt when they get there and try to reduce the inflammation. That's what I was told. So, you know, when you are desperate, you do anything, bub. So I did that, shame. I think I used to insert one every day. Yes, but it was not painful, shame, inserting them. And I was hopeful that they would help. But then I finished the first pack and nothing happened. It was still the same. I would still experience problems every time when I go to the toilet. I would still experience pain, and the bleeding continued as well. And then I realized that no, these things are not helping. And mind you, they're very expensive, so I can't go and buy another box. And then I went to the clinic, and then the nurse was like, "Yay, Wena, this thing is serious, so I'm going to give you this medication." He gave me pills to drink, and that also didn't help. It did not help. I was still suffering, and now I was getting anxious, and I started searching. Yeah, some of the options that were available. One, for me to go to the hospital and have my piles removed, surgically removed, and no, I was not ready for that. I was honestly not ready for that. So the hospital thing was completely out, and I was kind of hesitant to go to the doctor because I thought to myself, the doctor's probably going to give me medication which is not gonna work. What do I do now? And as I was searching and reading more about piles and constipation, I learned that the only thing that I can do to help myself with this condition is to change my diet. Interesting. And to think that I had not really taken time to think about what I was putting in my mouth, I was kind of like shocked and surprised. Actually, this makes sense. You cannot put in something bad in your mouth and then expect miracles to happen when you go to the bathroom. It doesn't make like that. If you constantly eat pap, if you constantly eat bread, there is no prizes for guessing. You will struggle when you go to the toilet. I'll just make an example with pap and bread because my first experience with piles and constipation was due to constant consumption of pap and bread. So pap and bread, especially pap lacks fiber. It does not have fiber, and therefore your digestive system is affected, and as a result you won't have it easy when you go to the toilet. Okay, so it really makes sense. If you eat vegetables, if you eat foods that are rich in fiber, then your life will become easier. Okay, sure, let me just try that. I mean, I've got nothing to lose. Of course, I'm still struggling when I go to the bathroom, but let's give it a try. I won't die. Yes, I decided to change my diet. I started eating more vegetables and fruits. Why? Because they are rich in fiber. They are rich in digestive fiber, which really helps with your digestive process, and it also makes the job easy when you go to the toilet. And also I took drinking water more seriously. Yes, I had to, because water also helps with the digestive system process, and therefore it was recommended that one needs to drink more water in order to help facilitate the process. And another thing was exercise. Yo guys, I started exercising more regularly. Exercise is very important for bowel movements. If you didn't know and you are currently suffering from constipation, please try to make sure that you introduce it into your lifestyle, and it will work wonders. That's actually how my fitness journey started. That's how it started. I really had to experience pain first before I could do something or change my lifestyle. So you don't want to wait until something painful happens to you before you start changing your lifestyle and living a happy and healthy life. Okay, that's why I am sharing this with you, so that I can save you from pain and blood. It's not fun, it's not nice, guys. That thing is painful. It is painful, and I regretted big time for all the food that I was consuming without knowing, because appetite can mislead you. If you listen to your feelings, if you always listen to your feelings, I feel like eating this, I feel like eating that all the time, and you don't even pay attention to the nutrients that you'll be getting from the food that you're consuming, my friend, you will suffer in the long run. But of course, people are different. We understand that people are different, and the manner in which we react or respond to things also varies. But it's important to pay attention to what you eat, what you consume, because you will see the results of what you put in your mouth when you go and do your business in the bathroom. So please, guys, please, I beg you, please make sure that you eat food that is rich in fiber, drink lots and lots and lots of water, and also exercise. It's very, very important. So right now, I am no longer having piles, but I have to always pay attention to what I eat. I always have to be gentle when I go to the toilet. and make sure that I take my time so that the business is done smoothly and gently. So yes guys, that's my story with piles and constipation. So if you are constantly constipated and you don't do anything about it, chances are that thing will develop into piles, and once it gets to that stage, it becomes difficult to handle the problem. So while you still can, please make sure that you are mindful of what you eat, and also try to be more active. Be active, get moving, walk, run, work out, you know, and it will really help you. It will really help you, not only to avoid piles and constipation and other things, but to be healthy, like generally healthy, and you will feel good. You will be productive. We spoke about productivity and effectiveness in the previous video. So a healthy lifestyle has so many benefits, countless benefits. So you really have to practice self-discipline, control your appetite, control yourself. Sometimes you have to say, no, I can't eat this, you know. And also build healthy habits. Try to incorporate exercising in your schedule. We have spoken about the importance of exercise, so please make sure that it's part of you. And water as well, drink water. I know for some people it's difficult to drink water. If you're one of those, maybe try add lemon in your water to give you a bit of taste or flavor. And also what I do is that I drink water in the morning before breakfast, and then throughout the day as well. So as I'm working, I have a sip here and there just to keep myself hydrated and ensure that by the end of the day I've had sufficient amount of water. So you also want to do that for yourself. So yes, that's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you found this video valuable and you learned something from it. Let's live a healthy lifestyle and reap the benefits that come with it. Thank you so much. Until next time, keep well.